The gene keys offer a profound journey into the heart of your being. They are not a system of belief, but a living wisdom. This wisdom lies dormant within your very DNA, waiting patiently to be awakened. Think of your DNA as a library of immense potential. Each gene key is like a book in this library. It holds a story about a specific aspect of your humanity. This journey is about gently opening these books, one by one. It is a path of self-illumination, guiding you softly towards your higher purpose. This inner exploration reveals a spectrum of consciousness. This spectrum is not a ladder to be climbed quickly. Instead, it is a landscape to be explored with curiosity and kindness. Each gene key expresses itself through a range of frequencies. These frequencies represent different ways we experience life and our own inner states. Understanding this spectrum allows us to see where we are. It also shows us the potential for growth and transformation that is always present within us. It is a gentle unfolding, a blossoming from within. The spectrum of consciousness within each gene key has three primary layers. These are known as the shadow, the gift, and the siddhi. These are not fixed labels, they are fluid states of awareness that we move through. The shadow represents our challenges and unconscious patterns. The gift is our inherent genius and creativity, often hidden by the shadow. The siddhi is the purest expression of our divine essence, a state of profound liberation. Each state is a doorway to deeper understanding and self-acceptance on our path. The journey through the gene keys is one of contemplation. It is not about forceful change or intellectual analysis alone. It is about sitting with these energies. It is about allowing them to speak to you in their own time. Through this gentle process, we begin to unlock the states of gift and siddhi. We learn to embrace our shadows with compassion. This path is an invitation to discover the extraordinary potential that resides within you. It is a personal pilgrimage to the core of your being, leading to a life of greater ease and fulfillment. The shadow frequency is the starting point for much of our human experience. It is the densest part of the gene keys spectrum. Shadows are not something to be feared or eradicated. They are fundamental aspects of our human nature. These are the patterns of behavior and emotion that often cause us pain and suffering. They represent our core wounds and our deepest unconscious fears. Every human being experiences these shadow patterns. They are universal themes woven into the fabric of our collective journey here. The shadow state is often associated with what is called 3D consciousness. This level of awareness is primarily focused on survival and the material world. In 3D consciousness, we tend to see ourselves as separate individuals. There is often a strong sense of me versus them. This perspective can lead to a victim mentality. We might find ourselves blaming external circumstances or other people for our unhappiness. Life can feel like a struggle when viewed solely through the lens of the shadow frequency. It is a world often governed by fear. It is vital to understand that shadows are not inherently bad or negative. They are simply frequencies of energy that are vibrating at a lower rate. Within every shadow lies a tremendous amount of untapped potential and raw energy. In fact, the shadow contains the very fuel needed to unlock its corresponding gift. Our shadows act as pointers. They show us exactly where our greatest potential for growth and transformation lies. They are the raw material from which our higher qualities can emerge. Recognizing our personal shadow patterns is the crucial first step. This requires honesty and courage, but also immense self-compassion. We must look at these parts of ourselves without judgment. When we begin to acknowledge our shadows, we start to diffuse their power over us. We learn to see them not as enemies, but as teachers. This gentle acceptance allows us to begin the alchemical process. We can start turning the lead of our fear-based patterns into the gold of our inherent gifts. This is the true beginning of profound inner change. As we bring awareness and acceptance to our shadow patterns, we begin to unlock the gift frequency. The gift is the natural expression of our unique talents and abilities. It represents our creative genius, our human warmth, and our capacity for service. Each of the 64 gene keys has a specific gift associated with it. This gift is not something we need to acquire from outside ourselves. It is an inherent quality that has always been within us, often veiled by the shadow's fears and limitations. It is our authentic self waiting to shine. The gift frequency resonates with what is often termed 4D consciousness. This represents a significant shift in perspective from the 3D shadow state. In 4D consciousness, we begin to move beyond a purely survival-based mindset. We start to take greater responsibility for our lives and our creations. The blame and victimhood of the shadow begin to dissolve. We awaken to a sense of personal empowerment. We understand that we have the power to change our experience of reality by changing our inner state. This is a profound awakening. A key characteristic of 4D consciousness and the gift frequency is the growing awareness of interconnectedness. We start to see how our actions and attitudes impact others and the world around us. The illusion of separation begins to fade. We perceive the underlying unity of life. This understanding fosters a natural desire to contribute and to use our gifts for the betterment of all. We begin to see solutions where before we only saw problems. Our minds and hearts open to new possibilities and creative expressions. As the gift frequency becomes more active in our lives, our hearts naturally open. Empathy, compassion, and understanding grow stronger. We find ourselves more able to connect with others on a deeper level. Service to others ceases to be a duty. It becomes a joyful expression of our true nature. Living from the gift frequency brings a sense of purpose and fulfillment. It is here that we truly begin to share our unique light with the world. This is the blossoming of our human potential into its creative power. Beyond the creative expression of the gift lies the Siddhi frequency. The Siddhi is the highest and purest expression of a gene key. It represents a state of divine essence and pure, unencumbered consciousness. This is not merely an enhanced version of the gift. It is a quantum leap into a completely different realm of being. The Siddhis are expressions of ultimate freedom and enlightenment. They are the embodiment of love, wisdom, and truth in their most transcendent forms. Each Siddhi is a unique flavor of this divine expression. The Siddhi state corresponds to 5D consciousness or unity consciousness. In this state, the illusion of separation completely dissolves. There is no longer a sense of an individual me achieving something, and instead there is an experience of oneness with all of life. This is a state of non-duality where all paradoxes are resolved. Unconditional love and profound peace are the hallmarks of 5D consciousness. It is a realm beyond the limitations of the thinking mind, experienced directly through the heart and pure being. This is the ultimate liberation. It is important to understand that the Siddhis are not something to be achieved through personal effort or willpower. They are not goals to be strived for in the traditional sense. The Siddhis unfold naturally as a consequence of grace. They emerge when the individual consciousness has been sufficiently purified and surrendered. They represent a flowering of the divine within the human form. While the gift is about using our talents, the Siddhi is about being a pure vessel for divine expression in the world. It is a complete transcendence of the personal self. Living in the Siddhi is to embody the highest wisdom and compassion. Those who touch this state, even momentarily, radiate a transformative presence. Their very being can inspire and uplift others. They become beacons of light and peace in the world. The Siddhis are not just for a select few. They represent the ultimate potential inherent within all of humanity. As more individuals awaken to their gifts, the collective field resonates at a higher frequency, making the Siddhis more accessible to all. This is the promise of our shared evolution. So here we are at section 5, navigating the shadows, delving into the repressive tendency within. You see, when we encounter the shadow frequency of a gene key, our energy tends to manifest in one of two primary ways. These are known as the repressive and reactive natures. Now, these aren't fixed personality traits, but rather dynamic expressions of fear. Understanding these tendencies is, well, crucial for navigating our inner landscape. They offer us clues about how we unconsciously deal with discomfort and those challenging emotions we all face. The repressive nature, you could say, is the inward turning aspect of the shadow. It's how we try to contain or even deny that uncomfortable energy. The repressive tendency involves internalizing fear and those difficult emotions. Instead of expressing the shadow energy outwardly, we tend to push it down. We hold it inside ourselves. This can be a subconscious mechanism to avoid confrontation or perceived threats. It's like putting a lid on a boiling pot. The pressure builds internally, even if it's not visible on the surface. This pattern, well, it often stems from early life conditioning. We might have learned that expressing certain emotions was unsafe or perhaps unacceptable, so we learned to suppress them. This internal holding pattern can manifest in various ways in our daily lives. We might experience numbness, a lack of vitality, or a sense of being disconnected from our feelings. Apathy, self-pity, or chronic indecisiveness can also be signs of a repressive shadow. We might feel stuck, unable to move forward, or just constantly tired. Physical symptoms can also arise from this repressed energy, as the body often holds on to what the mind tries to deny. It's a state of quiet suffering, often hidden from others. The significance of the repressive shadow is that it keeps our vital energy and potential locked away. By denying or suppressing these energies, we also suppress our access to the corresponding gift. The first step towards healing is to bring gentle awareness to these patterns. We must learn to acknowledge what we are holding without judgment. Creating a safe inner space allows these repressed energies to surface and be released. This gentle process of acknowledgement and release is key to reclaiming our vitality and unlocking our hidden strengths. Section 6. Navigating the shadows, the reactive expression outward. The other primary way the shadow frequency manifests is through its reactive nature. This is the outward-turning aspect of the shadow. Unlike the repressive tendency, which internalizes fear, the reactive nature externalizes it. When the shadow energy is expressed reactively, it is projected out into the world. This often takes the form of an emotional outburst or a disruptive behavior. It is an attempt to discharge the uncomfortable energy by directing it towards someone or something outside of ourselves. This is a more visible expression of fear. The reactive nature of the shadow can manifest in many forms. Anger, blame, and aggression are common examples. We might find ourselves easily triggered, quick to find fault with others, or prone to creating drama. This reactive pattern can also show up as excessive criticism, impatience, or a need to control people and situations. It is as if the internal pressure of the shadow becomes too much to bear. So it erupts outwards, often causing conflict and pushing others away. This is a more explosive way of dealing with inner turmoil. The significance of the reactive shadow lies in its impact on our relationships and our environment. While it might provide a temporary release of tension for the individual, it often creates further separation and misunderstanding. It fuels a cycle of conflict and negativity. Underneath the reactive outburst, there is often a deep sense of powerlessness or a feeling of being unheard. The outward aggression is frequently a defense mechanism. It is a cry for help, albeit one that is often difficult for others to receive. Both the repressive and reactive natures of the shadow are ultimately calls for attention. They are signals that some aspect of our inner world is out of balance and needs healing. Neither tendency is better or worse than the other. They are simply different ways that unacknowledged fear expresses itself. The journey of the gene keys encourages us to observe these patterns with compassion. By understanding our dominant shadow tendency, we can begin to approach it more consciously. We can then move towards a more integrated and balanced expression of our energy. Section 7. Human Design. The blueprint of your unique energetic self. Human design is a remarkable system that reveals the blueprint of your unique energetic makeup. It is a synthesis of ancient wisdom traditions and modern scientific understanding. It draws from astrology, the I Ching, the Kabbalah, and the chakra system. It also incorporates insights from quantum physics and genetics. Human design offers a personalized map. This map shows how your energy is designed to operate effectively and authentically in the world. It is a guide to understanding your inherent nature and how you interact with life. Your human design chart, calculated from your birth data, reveals several key aspects of your being. It shows your energy type, whether you are a manifestor, a generator, manifesting generator, projector, or reflector. Each type has a specific aura and a unique way of engaging with the world. It also reveals your strategy. This is your personal approach for making decisions and navigating opportunities with the least resistance. Following your strategy aligns you with your natural energetic flow. Your inner authority is also shown, which is your reliable internal guidance system for making correct choices. Human design also illuminates the imprints of your personality and your deeper soul nature. It distinguishes between what is conscious, what you identify with, and what is unconscious, your deeper, often hidden design. These aspects are shown through the defined centers, channels, and gates in your chart. These elements describe your consistent strengths, your potential vulnerabilities, and the specific themes you are here to explore and master. It provides a highly nuanced picture of your individual energetic wiring. It shows what makes you uniquely you. Ultimately, human design is a practical tool for self-acceptance and deconditioning. It helps you understand why you are the way you are. It encourages you to honor your natural mechanics rather than trying to be like someone else. By living in alignment with your design, you can reduce resistance, frustration, anger, bitterness, or disappointment. You can experience more ease, satisfaction, success, and peace. It is a powerful foundation for understanding your personal energy. This understanding then allows you to engage with life in a way that is truly authentic to you. Section 8, Gene Keys, your inner compass for contemplative discovery. The Gene Keys system works in beautiful synergy with human design. While human design provides the structural blueprint of your energetic mechanics, the Gene Keys offer an inner map. This map guides you through the subtle terrain of your consciousness. It takes the foundational information from your human design chart, particularly the 64 gates, and recasts them as the 64 gene keys. Each gene key represents a universal archetype of human experience. It has its own spectrum of shadow, gift, and siddhi frequencies. The 64 gene keys are directly correlated with the 64 codons of our DNA. They are also linked to the 64 hexagrams of the ancient Chinese I Ching. This profound connection suggests that these archetypal energies are deeply encoded within our biology. They represent the full spectrum of human potential, from our deepest fears to our highest spiritual realization. The gene keys invite you to explore these inner archetypes. This exploration is not about memorizing information. It is about a personal and experiential journey of discovery. The core practice within the Gene Keys approach is contemplation. This is a gentle art of sustained, relaxed awareness. It is different from meditation, which often aims to quiet the mind. It is also different from intellectual analysis, which tries to figure things out. Contemplation involves patiently holding a gene key or a specific aspect of your hologenetic profile in your awareness. You allow its meaning and its energy to unfold within you over time. It is a receptive process of listening deeply to your inner wisdom. Through this patient process of contemplation, you begin to unlock your higher potential. You learn to recognize your shadow patterns with compassion. This allows their trapped energy to be released and transformed. As you embrace your shadows, you naturally begin to embody your gifts more fully. Your unique talents and creativity start to blossom. Over time, this inner work can even open you to glimpses of the siddhi states. The gene keys serve as your trusted inner compass. They guide you on this profound journey of transforming your consciousness from the inside out. Section 9, Conclusion. The lifelong journey towards wholeness and enlightenment. The journey through human design and the gene keys is a deeply personal and transformative path. It begins with understanding the unique mechanics of your energetic blueprint through human design. This provides a practical foundation for living with less resistance. Then the gene keys invite you to dive deeper. They guide you on an inner odyssey to unlock the higher frequencies of consciousness hidden within your DNA. It is a journey from understanding your design to truly embodying your essence. This continuous unfolding leads towards profound self-realization. The benefits of engaging with these profound systems are manifold. As you explore your shadows, gifts, and siddhis, you cultivate greater self-awareness. You develop a deeper compassion for yourself and for others. By living in alignment with your human design strategy and authority, and by contemplating your gene keys, you experience increased clarity. You find a greater sense of purpose. Life begins to flow with more ease and grace. You learn to navigate challenges with wisdom and to embrace your unique contributions to the world. This path encourages you to live authentically. It is about embracing all aspects of yourself, your perceived flaws, as well as your strengths. The shadows are not obstacles to be overcome. They are doorways to your greatest gifts. By gently turning towards your fears, you unlock the courage and creativity that lie dormant within. This process of inner alchemy allows you to move towards a higher state of being. You begin to radiate your true light more consistently and powerfully. This is the essence of personal transformation. Ultimately, your personal journey of enlightenment contributes to the collective awakening of humanity. As you transform your own consciousness, you positively impact the energetic field around you. Your unique path, with all its challenges and breakthroughs, matters deeply. Understanding and applying the wisdom of human design and the gene keys is not a quick fix. It is a lifelong adventure of discovery, growth, and gentle unfolding. It is an invitation to awaken to the magnificent being you truly are, and to participate consciously in the evolution of consciousness itself.